y'all. Hey, it is Tylane with Tylane Ducksworth Reviews. And today I want to talk to you guys about something that has been bothering me for quite some time since these allegations came out regarding Mr. Tyler Perry and Mr. Derek Dixon. Is a former actor on his TV show The Oval, and I believe he played on Ruthless. I'm going to start by saying that everything in this video is alleged. Also, I'm just giving my opinion, okay? And I put emphasis on both of those, the word alleged and opinion, because part of this video is going to be about those two words. So I want to say that I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't know Tyler Perry personally. I don't know Mr. Derek Dixon. What I do want to say is that Tyler Perry is currently under fire right now, and it's deeper than a headline. One actor made a serious allegation, which is Mr. Derek Dixon. And the internet has responded with so much judgment, gossip, and what feels like a public execution. I've been debating on talking about this because I was like, I'm new to YouTube, I'm a new content creator, and I just didn't want to deal with the backlash. I was like, you know what? Eventually that's going to happen 9 times out of 10. You're putting yourself out there for the public and you're giving your opinion. But that's the key. We're all just giving our opinions. None of us were there and none of us know what happened. And what I've been seeing lately in our community, I'm asking the question, are we now saying that anybody is successful and that has money and power? Are we saying that they all are just horrible human beings? Because that's what it's starting to look like. What I'm seeing online is that everybody that has money and power, they into weird stuff. They just not good people. And we don't know these people. There's a scripture in the Bible. And I'm not even about to go there. Please just hang in here with me for just a minute. I'm going to get my point across. It says something about it's easier for a needle to go through the eye of a camel than a rich man to get into heaven. But what that's saying is somebody that's rich, money is everything. They don't care about nobody. Kind of like Scrooge. Money is their everything. If they could take it with them and have it cremated with them, if that's what they choose to do, they would. And if they are buried in the ground, they want to take it with them in their casket. And they just all about money. Okay? Because we have to look at the fact that we see a lot of successful people on YouTube. Just regular people. This is something that they enjoy doing. Maybe they were into creating websites. Maybe they were already into entertainment. Maybe they were into journalism. And they found this as an avenue where they could be in business for themselves and do this. Are we now saying that we all start out as just regular people and with hard work and dedication and determination, using all our resources, we put ourselves in a position to be available for opportunities that if we turn into millionaire and billionaires, and us as content creators, once we get money, we just gonna be these horrible people? Anyway, let me get back. I'm going off on a rant here. So let's get into this, okay, y'all? So what's being said, why people are reacting like this, and what it really means when we cancel Black excellence with no receipts. Say what you want about Tyler Perry, his legacy, his success regarding, people talk about the way he make us as Black women look in his movies and his TV shows, the wigs, the strips, him playing Medea, him putting on a dress. Whichever way you want to look at it. The bottom line is that he has put in work. From living in his car to building a film studio bigger than Warner Brothers, Tyler has created generational opportunities for Black actors, writers, and directors. He's also a philanthropist. He has paid for funerals, groceries, scholarships, paid actors and actresses who have been in the business, in entertainment, for 30, 40, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And he actually was the one who stepped up and paid them what they were actually worth. He has given Black creatives jobs when Hollywood said no. I want to say was that in 2024 and now 2025. All that goodwill. Are we just saying we just going to throw it out the window off of allegations with no trial, no investigation, and no verified evidence? And the reason I say no verified evidence is because everybody was saying, oh, the text messages. Those text messages have not been verified. We all have phones. You can put anybody's name. You can save the grocery store number in your phone under whatever name you want to put it under. So just because those messages had his name on there as if they were coming from him does not mean that that was him. And I'm not saying that the victim is lying. I'm not saying that this didn't happen. What I am saying is that we've seen this man for the last 20 years dedicate himself to our community because one or possibly two allegations, we just supposed to throw all that out the window. Nothing's been to court, no trial, no investigation, no evidence has been verified. It's not like with Sean Puffy Combs and Robert Sylvester Kelly. It's not like with them. With R. Kelly, it was the marriage certificate that he married Aaliyah underage. He was 27. I think she was 14 and 15 allegedly. With Sean Puffy Combs, it has been rumors throughout the years. It has been 50 Cent coming on the Breakfast Club saying, he was coming at me like I was a woman. He talked about he was going to take me shopping. I'm a grown man. It was things like that. People coming out saying that, these two people are weird. They're on some weird stuff. Tyler Perry, we have never heard anything. Now, over the years, people have questioned his sexual orientation, but that's none of our business. It's not our business what that man do in his personal life in his bedroom, as long as he is not harming anybody. And I want to say, this is a very serious claim, and any such claim must be handled with care and attention. However, internet, y'all have skipped all of that. People are instantly labeling Tyler Perry as a predator with no proof, a liar, he a manipulator, based solely on one person's story. No charges, no documents, hell, not even a timeline, just accusations and opinions. This point is like, is this the kind of justice that we want? We want to be convicting people without evidence? Is that what we doing now? Is trial by trending topic? Like, what the hell is going on? And us as Black folks, we have got to be more careful before we help tear down someone who's done real work for our people and for our community and for us. And y'all fail to realize that they take all the billionaire and millionaires for the causes. Who's gonna put the money up for the causes? Back when Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all of them was doing what they were doing, it was people that had money behind the scenes that was giving them the resources to fight for a cause. You cannot fight for a cause without no money. I'm just really taken back by this, and I'm sorry if I'm coming across, any kind of way, but I'm not. I don't want this to be taken as I'm defending Tyler Perry, because if Tyler Perry actually did this, then Tyler Perry needs to get whatever justice says that he needs to get. Now, here's the other piece. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me just a second. Now, here's the other piece, because it's not just the accusation. Tyler Perry is also being allegedly outed, and folks are treating his sexual orientation like a smoking gun. Tyler Perry has never come out to us publicly, whether he's straight, gay, bi, or somewhere in between. That is his personal business. He's never come out and told us this. People have assumed, and when you assume, you make an ass of yourself. This man has never come forth and said what his sexual orientation is. Seeing someone without consent is a violation. This is Pride Month. And this is what y'all on the internet doing? Like, point blank, period. We're now weaponizing sexual orientation to add fuel to the fire, as if being gay means you must have done something wrong. Going back to the old ways. You know how people say, what they say now, they don't want the trans people in the schools, that they don't want, the kids around the people that's gay and stuff, because that's not justice, that's homophobia. Even the people that I see that claim to be about pride, they can't stand people that's homophobic. When you sitting here labeling people, just saying that just because they are this way, that they are capable of doing this. You cannot go out here putting labels on people. Then you have creators hiding behind the word, and that's why I said I was going to bring this up again, allegedly. Like it's a magical force field, like a magical force field that's going to protect us. I'm seeing people will do say allegedly once and then go on to drag the man for a whole 45 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, like he's already been put behind bars. That's not commentary, y'all. That is character assassination. Like we really need, I'm sorry, and people not gonna like this. I'm so sorry. We need platform policies. If content creators are allowed to report rumors without verifying a damn thing just for likes and just for a check, just for shares, super chats, we're not building community. We're building digital lynch mobs. This goes, and I'm so passionate about this because this goes deeper than just Tyler Perry. This is about us. I've been watching stuff happen for months. Even though the stuff came out with Diddy, it's true. Even the things that came out with R. Kelly, it's true. Allegedly. Well, they've been convicted. Diddy ain't been convicted yet. So with Diddy, allegedly, but they said things in court that has been documented, but still he has not been convicted. So I cannot say that that's true because he has not been convicted. And just different people talking, giving their side of the story. But the man has not been convicted. So I don't have a jail to put him in or heaven or hell out. Okay? And if you don't believe in that, then it is what it is. As far as R. Kelly, he has been convicted. Okay? Wanted to clear that up. Because it's like, why are we so quick to turn on successful black people, especially the ones who actually give back? And it goes, it's not just this. It's this whole Illuminati, all of this stuff. I can go on a rant, but I'm not going to do that because this is not going to be a long video. All of that. Anytime somebody, you've never heard people saying, Tom Hanks, Tom Cruise, Sean Connery. You never heard people saying those people was in Illuminati, Leonardo DiCaprio, when they came in the money. Anytime it's us and our people, they must be in Illuminati. They must be in some kind of secret organization. We have to start. Like I said, I wasn't there. Y'all wasn't there. We don't know. We need to sit back and allow the judicial process to run its course. And stop just getting on here, putting out stuff about people. I've seen people just come back to back. They breaking down videos in different parts just to get so many videos. You could not run this stuff serious like this. Things you can do clips and things like that. There's nothing wrong with it. To each his own, get your bag. We ain't got no problem with that. But when it's dealing with stuff like any kind of serious thing dealing with, SA or people being hurt or harmed, everybody needs to start like really showing some kind of empathy, be ethical in what you're doing, and be empathetic to all parties involved until the facts come. But the way everybody has turned, I've seen people say, we knew he was like that. They using his sexual orientation to say that what was put in the lawsuit is actually true. They're not coming out saying it's true, but it's alleged. But the way that they're reporting the information is factual. Like I said, it doesn't matter if you say this information is alleged, this is my opinion, and then you go on for 1-2 hours straight, dragging somebody for dear God for filth and delivering the commentary to people as if what you're saying is factual. That's what they're going to remember. We all know once these situations are cleared up, however they turn out, if they clear up and the person is innocent, they come back and retract. Unless people did that back in the days when newspapers and stuff would come, retract articles and stuff like that. They didn't even get to the world. It's coming back on their platform saying, remember when I did the commentary on such and such, that was actually real. I want to go ahead and take that back. We're not coming back doing that. All I'm saying is just be careful. Again, I'm not defending Tyler Perry because I wasn't that and I don't. What I'm saying is that we have to stop. Voices are out here to the masses, and we have to stop putting information out here as if we was there in the room. Like, I was there, I saw him, yeah, I seen him do it. That's the way it comes across. Delivery is the way that people are delivering the information. Yeah, you saying alleged. It don't matter. The thing alleged is doing is protecting the content creator, getting copyright strike or whatever the case may be. But when you're constantly putting out information as if you know it to be 100% true, Or you get to putting labels on people, saying, well, oh, I knew somebody like that, and they was such and such, and this and that. Person that you knew like that. That don't mean it's this person that you knew. So, y'all, that's all I got. That's all I wanted to come on here and say. Like, like we gotta do better. Like seriously, like enough is enough. Like this is just too much. Y'all take care of yourself, be safe, stay on your grind, get your money, do what you need to do. Just make sure that you do it with some kind of integrity, morals, and values. Till next time, I'm out. It's Tylane with Tylane Ducksworth Reviews. Y'all have a good day. Bye bye.